guys, how you doing? I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather, the summer. So Coward series, summer series, ageism. If you're 40 years of age and you're a guy, you've got to stay on this video. Powerful message, this will change your life or inspire you. If you're open-minded enough to hear that, that is. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, get yourself a drink, an orange juice, a pina colada, glass of wine, whatever it is that you drink, sit back, relax, and listen to this great wisdom. You know, one of the most annoying things in society is ageism. People will always say, oh, you're too old to get into shape. Or when a man reaches 40, his dating life's over. If he hasn't got married by the time he's 40 and started a family, it's all downhill. If you reach 40 years of age, then you need a walking stick or a Zimmer frame. When in actuality, it's a load of BS. That 40 years of age doesn't have to be a benchmark for meaning your life is over. I prefer the saying that life starts at 40. I'm 38, by the way, but I can't wait until I'm 40 because I feel younger, fitter, more passionate, more dedicated, more disciplined than I ever did in my 20s and 30s. And I'm not knocking my 20s and 30s. There were some great years, especially the 30s. But I refuse to believe these limited, ignorant, societal conditioned beliefs that people love putting on other people because they're not happy and content in their own lives. And it's a very easy thing to throw out and make an excuse. And it's almost like society will let you get away with it. It's just like, oh, I can't go to the gym now and lose weight and get in shape like I used to because I'm 40 years of age. For me, 40 is a baby. If you go online, guys, and you look at most of the successful entrepreneurs, even some of the podcasters, most of them are well over 40. They're into their late 40s, they're in their 50s. Tony Robbins is in his 60s. Les Brown is 76 years of age. These people are full of life. They look great, they sound great, they change people's lives. Why is that? I'll tell you now, it's because they don't believe the bullshit. They don't believe that bullshit, and they don't use ageism as a defense mechanism, as an excuse to not get off your backside and take action and stop being a coward. So for every single 40-year-old man out there or 40-year-old woman out there who's not taking action, get off your ass, set your goals, get your action plan, start taking action. Because for every action you take, you gain confidence. And for every action you take, you feel good about yourself. So obviously, I always say to guys, for the guys, I think it's important at all ages, but especially late 30s and 40s, that you dress good, that you take pride in your appearance, that you look smart, you know, that you take care of your hygiene, your grooming. You know, obviously these things are important, but don't neglect the inside. Don't neglect working on your self-confidence and challenging your insecurities, because as far as I'm concerned, it never stops, this journey. It's beautiful. Personal development, personal discovery, whatever you want to call it. We're all part of this. So when I'm 50, if I'm still alive, I'm going to be just as motivated. And this is a load of crap when they say, oh, when a man hits 30, you know, his sex drive goes downhill. He can't please his woman anymore. He only, you know, he's a 1 minute man. He only lasts one round. That's not true for me. I'm not a 1 minute man. I can go the full 12 rounds. I've got more energy now, you know, in all those different areas than when I was in my 20s. So that ain't true for me. And, you know, for a lot of guys, and I was talking to a friend recently, I won't say his name, but he's in his 40s, and I told him, right? I told him, I said, man, it's not old, but I said, you look great, man. I said, you look better than half of these 20-year-olds. He's good looking, he's in great shape, takes care of himself, works out, and, you know, and he's open-minded, and, you know, he's not behaving in a societal way like society expects you to in your 40s. So it's almost like they're saying life ends at 40 and like you can't get married. Of course you can get married at 40. Of course you can start a family. Of course you can find love. It never stops as long as you don't sabotage yourself. So at the end of the day, for me personally, guys, I don't listen to what the negative people say, or the negative statements or conditioned restrictions say in society. And I'm not knocking all of society. I'm not one of those people that knocks everything. Obviously there's some great things in society, there's some wonderful things, there's some great people, but not all of the things stand true. And I think it's come to the point now where we've got to cut the bullshit. And there's 90-year-old men and women running marathons. So what does that suggest? You know, there's 50-year-old men that are bodybuilders that are in fantastic shape that would put the 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds to shame. And again, I'm not knocking 20 and 30-year-olds. I'm just saying it doesn't matter what age you are. And I'm going to give you some wisdom and some older dating advice. Now, you guys and girls know with me, it's always going to be honest. That's the only way I know how to do it, right? So, by the way, are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Hit that subscribe button. So, not all women, but there's a lot of women that are more attracted to older guys because they say that guys their own age are too immature. It would be like them babysitting. They don't want to be someone's mum. So some women that are 25 date men that are 45. So you guys can't tell me, oh, I'm 40, no woman wants me, oh, I'm not attractive. It's all bullshit. You've got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Of course, there's going to be a lot of women that are not going to be attracted to older guys. So you can't generalize. So it's always about what you're choosing to see at the end of the day. These are the facts that I'm laying out statistically and my experience. So the advantage is that a guy in his 40s, a guy who's 40 compared to a guy who's 25, he's got more life experience, he's more mature, he's been through more things in life, good, bad, indifferent. Maybe he's got his career handled. Maybe he's got his apartment, he lives in his own apartment. I'm not saying every 25-year-old doesn't have his career handled, I'm not saying that. But it can be the case. So a lot of women are attracted to the wisdom. Younger women are attracted to the experience and the maturity and the groundedness and the presence of a man who's 40. Very attracted. And then of course the younger guys, they're going to have their advantages. You know, they might be more aesthetically pleasing. They might have that youthfulness, you know, that naivety that can be very attractive to women. And they're into the latest things, social media, the superficial things and all those things. But I'm choosing not to generalize here. So I'm saying, yes, for all you 40-year-olds out there, men, get a fuck you for your ass and take some action, stop making excuses, right? Unless you've got like I've said before, a genuine excuse, a mental health condition that's not enabling you to take action, then you're not a coward. Seek professional help. Because I know I've said it, but I'm going to say it again, because some people obviously don't know. I had a mental breakdown when I was 34, 2017, and I went and got professional help, and I'm glad I did. That doesn't make you a coward, it makes you a strong person. That goes for women as well. So, and it's rubbish, I've heard some men say, right, and it really got me upset. Oh, I read in a book that when a woman's 30, she loses all of her attractiveness, and I go, that's absolute rubbish. You know, you've been reading that PUA crap, listening to those guys who are not very intelligent, because I see women of all ages that are beautiful. So 30 is a baby. But of course, when you're 20 and you're wet behind the ears, you're going to think a 30-year-old is an old person, is going to walk with a Zimmer frame. But you're going to get there. We're all going to get there. That's the thing. We're none of us are going to escape age. We're all going to get there. It's just a question of time. So for me, I refuse to lose. You know, I'm more passionate now at almost 38 years of age, and I can't wait to be 40. Because personally, when I was in my 20s, I was always terrified and shitting myself and very insecure about life. When I got to 30, my life went amazing. Obviously, I had some good times in my 20s, but I'd say the worst times of my life were in my 20s. And I'm looking forward to the 40s. I'm looking forward to my 50s. All right? So those of you that are 40 already, give yourself a pat on the back because you made it. You're still here. Because it's stressful out here. But yeah, all these fears like, oh, when a man goes grey, it's over. And it's like, no, it's not. Loads of women date guys that go, oh, or when a man loses his hair, I'm losing my hair. It's not over. It's never stopped me attracting women. I've said this before. When I had a six-pack and I had all my hair, right? And I got a couple of greys. I like them in my beard and some at the side of my hair. When I had a full head of hair and I had a six-pack, I couldn't get a girlfriend, couldn't get a woman. Why is that? Because I had no confidence in myself. I was insecure and I was too shy and anxious and I was scared of rejection, scared of trying. So I just got singled out because I was too quiet. So why is it, right, through most of my years, I'll be honest, I've had a belly, I don't have a six-pack, right? I'm not in bad shape. And obviously people always comment about my hair, just it's hilarious, it's ridiculous. I've always had a crazy hairstyle. I've always had, for a long time now, like a receding hairline, and I've still got beautiful women. And I'm not bragging, I'm just telling facts to break down boundaries and ignorant beliefs. So if I can do it, why can't you do it? And like I said, when I coach full time, because I'm not working at this present moment in time, I'm looking to get myself back. Don't worry, I'm making a comeback. But when I coach full time, I was, you know, in my late 20s, early 30s, I was getting loads of guys in relationships with beautiful women. 40s, 50s, 60s, 30s, late 30s, 20s, no problem. Because they were great people, they were open-minded, they took action, they worked on themselves, And I taught them, obviously, how to have respect for women, how to speak to women without using jargon, crap lines, all that kind of rubbish, you know, being a genuine person. And they all succeeded. So if you're sitting at home wondering where everything went wrong and you're down, I want to inspire you to get back up. I really mean it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Get back up, set your goals, get your fashion right, get your thinking right, get your goal setting, and get back out and date. However you do it, if it's online dating, if it's in person, that's your choice. It's none of my business. What my business is doing what I love, inspiring people to conquer their fears and take action on a practical level. Men, women, old, young. So for me, age is not a factor. You know, someone could be 20 and have a great attitude and be doing very well in life because they take action, and they treat others how they want to be treated. Someone can be 50 and doing amazing. Les Brown, one of my idols and who inspired me, 76 years of age. Go online, look at his material, listen to the things he's saying, laughing, joyous, you know, still growing himself, inspiring people. He's been so successful. Tony Robbins, there's so many. David Goggins in his 40s, Manny Pacquiao, who I think is the greatest fighter to ever do it, 42 years of age, at the very top of boxing, going in and fighting Errol Spencer, young lion, who's 30. Where's the excuses, guys and women? Unless obviously I said that you've got a mental health condition and you need help, then that's not an excuse. Please go and get help. Don't contact me. I'm not a professional mental health worker. I can't fix that. There's professionals that can do that. All I can do is share my life experience with the things that have helped me with my mental health and the tools and all the other things, and they work. So you got to work it, right? It's ridiculous, man. It really is that. But I understand, you know, some people are just naive. They've never really had someone to tell them that there's a different way. There's other ways, that it's not over. And if you're 50, it's not over. And if you're 60 and 70, as long as we're on this earth, man needs a woman, woman needs a man. Unless by their own accord they choose that they don't want to be with anyone, they want to be single. And I respect that, that's their choice. But most people want to be with someone. And my nan always told me, and I believe it, that there's someone for everyone, and there is. And I've had successful long-term relationships, and just me personally, I've dated women of different ages. When I was 25, I dated a 30-year-old woman. You know, I'm in my late 30s, I've dated women in their 20s. Women, for me, age doesn't matter. As long as I love the person, I care about them, I have a connection with them. So at the end of the day, I'm just encouraging you guys to think for yourself and not have this barrier of age, because just think about it. So you're going to say, let's say, for example, one of you wanted to start your own business and you're 45. What are you going to say? Oh, I can't start it when I'm 50 because I'm too old, I'm going to need a Zimmer frame. I'm going to have entrepreneurial thinking for the rest of my life. You can start a business at 80 as long as you're alive. And look at Bob Arum, look at the promoter, right? I know he doesn't get like the best reputation. I don't know him personally. The guy's in his 90s, still making millions, still promoting some of the biggest fights in boxing. So I'm giving you guys all examples. I know I'm a pain in the ass because I'm annoying, because I'll always shatter these societal limiting beliefs by pulling up facts and diverting you onto people that are breaking those myths. Look at so many people in sports, you know, so, you know, we have to get away from this thing of age. It's not age, it's people are scared. They're insecure, they don't want to take responsibility, and if they don't, that's fine, but stop making excuses and lying. At least tell the truth and say, you know what, it's not my age, I just can't get off my lazy ass and get motivated, I'm afraid. And again, fear's a whole other thing, which I say is fine. Everyone's got fears, everyone's frightened of something. So face the fear, grow. And I'm not saying grow in age, grow in confidence. You know, so I'm still going to be growing. You know, it's like me saying, oh, well, I might as well stop YouTube, guys. I might as well pull my walking stick out because I'm going to be 40 in 2 years of age. Sorry, guys, I can't make videos for you anymore. I'm too old. You think I'm going to believe that? I'm more passionate now than I was when I was wet behind the ears in 2012. So it's all a journey, and it's all about what you want to achieve, and it's all about what you choose to believe. So life is not over, dating is not over. A man does not, you know, it's not like a meat in the refrigerator. When you leave it out for 3 days, you've got to throw it away because it's rotten. It's not like that. If anything, a man gets better with age. And I think women get better with age. But a lot of people go, oh no, they don't, because this book said so. Who wrote the book though? Someone who's ignorant, who's just trying to make money and sell garbage. Or that's someone else's belief. Maybe they believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that when a woman reaches 30 that she just falls apart. It's just rubbish. You know, some women look fantastic at all ages, 60s, 70s, 50s. I'm not having it. I see it every single day living in central London. I see people of all ages looking good, being youthful. Laziness is not an age factor. People associate laziness, lazy is not an age. It's a flaw in your character. You know, it's a character flaw, it's not an age thing. So, you know, it's not age. If you're abled and you're mentally good, thank God, then no excuses. Get off your backside, stop being a coward, take action. So let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if someone has tried to put that label on you. Anybody, family member, friend, a passerby, someone said, oh, you're too old, you can't get in shape in the gym, or you're too, how many times do people say you're too old to go to university? And then they created Open University and people of all different ages started going back. And I heard there was a lady, I read it in a press outlet, she was about, I think she was 75, 80, and she went back to university and got a degree. That's fucking amazing, man. I've got to give that a clap. For all those little negative little sideliners who sit on the sidelines, who they're never the man in the arena, they're never taking action, they're too scared. So I don't listen to people like that, they're ignorant. I listen to positive people. So yeah, I think I've done pretty good today. Give me a like if I made you smile, put a smile on your face. So if I just made you feel a little bit more youthful coming on my videos, giving you some of that positive energy. I'm full of energy, that's why I've got to come on the roof and do the videos. I love doing the videos, it's a real pleasure. So for me, for the guys in their 40s, get your fashion right, get your thinking right, get your goal setting right, be honest with women, be respectful of women, don't use tricks, don't use the bollocks, be genuine, be honest, come from the heart, throw away to success and you're going to get a beautiful relationship. If that's what you're seeking, I'm not forcing people. Some people want to get married, some don't, I respect that. You know, some people want to date more freely, I respect that. It's what you want. It's not living for society. If I live for society, there'll be no YouTube channel, no Johnny Berba. I'll just be terrified, you know, won't want to come out of the house. If I listen to the negative people who would take pride and be happy in seeing me unhappy because they're unhappy, and they don't want you to do better than them, and they don't want you to say things that are close to the bone and truthful because it hurts their feelings, tough shit. If it hurts your feelings, put your hands over your ears or don't click on the video. I'm a positive person, I want to be a decent, kind person, encourage people, inspire them to face their fears and gain more confidence and enjoy their life more. At least give it a shot. Even if you fail, guys, as long as you try, that's not a failure as far as I'm concerned because you tried with all your heart. But if you don't take action because you're your age, then who are you kidding? All right, like, share, become fearless, and I'll speak to you soon.